Daily Message, June 15th, 2024. Compassion, the Criteria for Judgment, Part 7. Continuing on with Jesus' teachings on compassion, let us consider the parable of the unforgiving servant, recorded in Matthew 18, verses 23 through 35. For this reason, the kingdom of heaven may be compared to a king who wished to settle accounts with his slaves. When he had begun to settle them, one who owed him 10,000 talents was brought to him. But since he did not have the means to repay, his Lord commanded him to be sold, along with his wife and children, and all that he had, and repayment to be made. So the slave fell to the ground and prostrated himself before him, saying, "Have patience with me, and I'll repay you everything." And the Lord of that slave felt compassion, and released him, and forgave him the debt. But that slave went out and found one of his fellow slaves, who owed him 100 denarii, and he seized him and began to choke him, saying, "Pay back what you owe." So his fellow slave fell to the ground and began to plead with him, saying, "Have patience with me, and I will repay you." But he was unwilling, and went through him in prison until he should pay back what was owed. Then summoning him, his Lord said to him, "You wicked slave, I forgave you all that debt because you pleaded with me. Should you not also have had mercy on your fellow slave in the same way that I had mercy on you?" And his Lord, moved with anger, handed him over to the torturers until he should repay all that was owed him. My heavenly Father will also do the same to you, if each of you does not forgive his brother from your heart. Acting out of his compassion, the king forgave the slave's debts, that is, until such time as the slave would not pass forward the king's compassion by forgiving the other slave's debt. This parable reveals that our God is a God of such compassion and mercy that he cannot possibly accept as his those devoid of compassion and mercy toward others. With love to all, Pastor Cheryl.